Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Naeemlish with Paul podcast, where learning English is simple, clear, and fun. Today, we are going to talk about something everyone does, our daily routine. Learning how to describe your daily routine is one of the best ways to start speaking English. You'll learn words for morning, work, evening, and weekend activities. And I'll show you how to use time expressions like at 6 o'clock, in the morning, and before bed. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully. Try to repeat after me when I pause. Ready? Let's begin. Morning routine. Every day I wake up at 6 a.m. I open my eyes slowly. Sometimes I feel sleepy and want to stay in bed. But I tell myself, come on, Paul. It's a new day. Then I get out of bed and stretch my arms. It feels good to stretch in the morning. Next, I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and wash my face. The cold water wakes me up. After that, I take a quick shower. I like warm water, not too hot. Then I dry my hair and get dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes, jeans and a shirt for work days, and sometimes a t-shirt on Fridays. After getting ready, I go to the kitchen. I make breakfast. Usually I eat toast with eggs or cereal with milk and fruit. And of course, I drink coffee. I love coffee. It helps me feel awake and ready for the day. While I eat breakfast, I sometimes listen to music or a short English podcast. That's a good tip. You can practice English while eating breakfast too. When I finish breakfast, I check my phone and read some messages. Then I prepare my bag for work. I put my laptop, notebook, and a bottle of water inside. At 7:15 a.m., I leave my apartment. I walk to the bus stop. The morning air is fresh and quiet. Sometimes I meet my neighbor and we say, "Good morning." Workday routine. I arrive at work at 7:45 a.m. Before I start working, I say hello to my coworkers. I work in an office. It's not very big, but it's friendly. There are about 10 people in my team. I usually start by checking my emails. Then I make a to-do list for the day. I like to stay organized. At 9 a.m., I have a short meeting. We talk about our projects and plans. After the meeting, I start working on my computer. Sometimes I write reports. Sometimes I answer client emails. When I work, I like to listen to calm music. It helps me focus. At 12 p.m., it's lunchtime. I eat with my coworkers in the cafeteria. I usually bring food from home, rice, chicken, or salad. Sometimes we go to a small restaurant nearby. We talk about movies, sports, or family. It's nice to relax a bit. After lunch, I walk for 5 minutes outside. It helps me feel fresh again before I go back to work. The afternoon is usually busy. I have to finish reports, send emails, and sometimes join online meetings. At 4:30 p.m., my workday ends. I close my laptop and clean my desk. Before I leave, I say, "See you tomorrow," to my coworkers. Evening routine. After work, I take the bus home. The ride takes about 30 minutes. Sometimes I listen to music, and sometimes I just look out the window and think about my day. When I get home, I change my clothes and sit on the sofa to relax. I like to rest for about 20 minutes. At 6:30 p.m., I make dinner. I like cooking simple meals, pasta, soup, or vegetables with rice. While cooking, I often listen to English audiobooks. That's another tip for you. Listening while you cook helps your English listening skills. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. Then I watch a TV show or read a book. Sometimes I watch short YouTube videos to learn new ideas for English teaching. At 9 p.m., I prepare for the next day. I choose my clothes and check my schedule. Before bed, I take a shower, brush my teeth again, and read for a few minutes. Finally, I go to bed around 10:30 p.m. I try to sleep for about 8 hours every night. 5. Weekend routine. My weekend routine is different. On Saturdays, I usually wake up later, around 8 a.m. I like to make a big breakfast, pancakes or omelets. Sometimes I go shopping for groceries. Sometimes I meet friends for coffee. In the afternoon, I like to go for a walk in the park or ride my bicycle. It helps me stay healthy. On Sunday, I clean my house and do laundry. Then I cook something special for dinner, maybe pizza or noodles. In the evening, I like to watch a movie or a football game. Before bed, I plan my week ahead. Weekends are important for rest and family time. We all need to relax after a busy week.
Vocabulary practice. Let's practice some new words from today's story. I'll say each word slowly, then you repeat after me. Ready? Let's go. Wake up. Brush teeth. Eat breakfast. Go to work. Have lunch. Come home. Cook dinner. Watch TV. Go to bed. Now let's try them in short sentences. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth every morning. I go to work by bus. I cook dinner for my family. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Good job. Repetition helps you remember words easily. Grammar focus. Now let's look at grammar. Today we used the simple present tense. We use it to talk about things we do every day. Let's look at examples. I wake up at 6. I eat breakfast at 7. I work from 9 to 5. I go to bed at 10. Notice the verbs. Wake, eat, work, go. They are in the base form, simple and clear. But when we talk about he or she, we add s. For example, he wakes up at 6. She eats breakfast at 7. He goes to work. She works in an office. Try saying 1. She goes to bed early. Good. The simple present is perfect for routines and habits. Daily routine quiz. Now, let's test your listening. I'll ask you a few questions. Try to answer them out loud. What time do I wake up? Yes, I wake up at 6 o'clock. What do I drink in the morning? Right, I drink coffee. Where do I eat lunch? Good job, I eat lunch in the cafeteria. What do I do after dinner? Yes, I watch TV or read a book. What time do I go to bed? Correct. Around 10:30. Excellent. You're doing great. Speaking challenge. Now it's your turn to speak more. I'll say a sentence and you repeat after me. Ready? Let's practice together. I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast with my family. I go to work by bus. I have lunch at noon. I finish work at 4:30. I make dinner. I take a shower. I go to bed at 10. Very good. You can pause this part and repeat as many times as you like. Practice makes your pronunciation better every day. Let's think about today's lesson. You learned how to talk about your daily routine, how to use the simple present tense, and how to describe your day from morning to night. Now, I want you to write your own routine. You can start simple like this. I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I do homework. I watch TV and go to bed. Keep it short and natural. Try to speak it every day. That's how fluency grows. Let's review what we learned today. Today we talked about morning routine, wake up, brush teeth, eat breakfast. Workday routine, go to work, have meetings, eat lunch. Evening routine, make dinner, relax, read, go to bed. Weekend routine, rest, spend time with friends, do housework. These are everyday actions. And now you can talk about them in English. Try to make your own daily routine. You can start like this. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I eat breakfast. I go to school. The more you practice, the more natural your English will become. Thank you for listening to English with Paul. If you like this podcast, please follow, like, or share it with your friends. I'll see you next time. And remember, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep smiling.